last words was, go ye therefore and teach all nations. And so we're all, as Christians, supposed to play a role in sharing Christ. We're supposed to be making disciples. And the role that we have can be different for each one of us, but we need to be doing something. And it can't be as simple as just saying, yeah, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. Or as complicated as taking someone through the Bible and through the gospel and sharing Christ with them and leading them to make that decision to be a follower of Christ. I struggle with my role in this, and am I doing enough? I mean, he died on a cross, a miserable death for me, and I have a hard time saying his name to people I don't know sometimes. But it gives me comfort to know that the people around him struggle too. Yeah. And Peter said to him, Christ, I'll never deny you. I'll go with you. I'll follow you everywhere. I will never deny you. And then Luke says, a servant girl noticed Peter in the firelight, began staring at him, and she said, that man was one of Jesus' followers. He said, woman, I don't even know that man. I mean, could you imagine following him all that time? I mean, that's our humanity. And Joseph of Arimathea, after Christ was crucified, John says, afterward, Joseph of Arimathea, who had been a secret disciple of Jesus, because he feared the Jewish leaders, asked Pilate for permission to take down Jesus' body. So they struggled too, but they found that courage. Yeah. Peter died, professing his love for Christ. I think he made up for his denials. But I ask myself, are we secret disciples of Christ? Are you a secret disciple of Christ? I always worry that if I miss an opportunity to share Jesus Christ with somebody, am I denying Christ? Am I as bad as Peter going, I don't know this man? I mean, it can be as simple as someone come to you and say, I've been around you a lot, and some of my friends said to me once, you're a really nice guy, and you always seem to be, things don't bother you that much. That's when you tell him. That's when you tell him. Well, it's not really me. Christ lives in me because I've accepted him. And so you're seeing Jesus Christ in me. Because if you really knew me, you wouldn't be saying that. But I can't have a hard time saying that. So anyway, I thought it might be fun. I've got a couple doctors here that have agreed to come up and give us some of their thoughts on opportunities that they had to share Christ with patients and people. And as I said, we all have that role. And the more that we can share Christ, and Lloyd was talking to those at our table, doing a small group, and people became bolder just from being around and being each other and studying the Word together. But the more we can share Christ, the easier it becomes for us individually. If I do it hard at first, but if you start doing a lot, and collectively, if you know there's other people out there sharing Christ, it's easier for you to do it. I'm not alone in this world, and they're not just going to hear it from me. They'll hear it from Bob if they go to the Rex ER. They'll hear it from Sheila if they're in SAS Healthcare. And so I thought